Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So for today's reading, we're doing how do people feel about the new you? And I got this idea from Owl's Intuition. Owl's Intuition. I love that channel. Binge watching, you already know. So we have here three beautiful piles. Pile number 1, pile number 2, and pile number 3. Please pause the video if needed. Let's go. So for the viewers that picked pile number 1, let's find out, how do people feel about the new you? Hello, Gemini gang, Capricorn gang, Cancer gang. Who else? I heard Aquarius as well with Pisces. All right, so how do people feel about this new pile number 1? How do people feel about this new pile number 1? And listen, all of you guys have changed. Don't worry, oh, I'm the same moment. No, trust me. We're always evolving and changing. Damn. Pile number 1, we already started a little bit shaky. We started a little shaky already. People feel that this new you is, maybe have a little bit of patience now with people. This new you could be a little bit more, they might think arrogant. I also heard nasty. I don't know why. Have you been really like giving people a taste of their medicine? Pile number 1. Why did I hear traumatizing those that traumatized me? We have a 3 of Cups in reverse, 2 of Cups in reverse, 3 of Swords upright. Okay, people feel like this new you is extremely cold, extremely distant, extremely like on the side about things. Also very private, okay? Something about zip it, throw it. Zip it and throw the keys away from your mouth, right? Let's get more details. Let's get more details because these cards are not really describing you in the way where, I don't know. Let's just check. Let's just check. Let's just check. More energy for this. More energy. People feel like this new you is just worried about like your home life, your husband, your wife, your children, your kids. And it's like you will go at war for any of that. There's a very big aggressive side coming in here. I'm not trying to say that you were like this your whole life. But definitely people feel like this is a new side of you. Like maybe like an aggressiveness or like aggressive boundaries as well. Like you don't have to be disrespectful in this group. Like you can literally just stand on business. Yeah, people feel like this new you is more worried about your own family, the family that you build. People feel like you have an ex-husband, ex-wife, an ex that almost kind of traumatized you into becoming a new version of yourself. That's what I'm getting here. Like, they feel like it was someone's fault for the way that now you act. People feel like the new you is problematic. And I keep feeling someone like that people are scared of because they don't know what your next move will be. Listen, I'm not trying to put you guys in the spot, but a lot of people are walking on eggshells when it comes to you guys. Okay, a lot of people are kind of afraid of you at this moment. I don't know what you've been doing. I don't know if you've been telling it how it is, or you've been actually stepping away, okay? But there's something about what you're doing right now that makes people feel like you're not controllable anymore. You're not the same person people can talk to however they want or do whatever they want to. It's almost like you hit your final straw in something. And people feel like this new you is a little bit more daring, a little bit more colder. It's like they don't know where this side came from. Like they don't know. Some of you guys may have 2 kids, 2 dogs. Let's see. How do people feel about this new pile one? How do people feel about this new pile one? People feel like this new you have some inner things to work on, because they don't understand where this coldness is coming from. But I'm gonna keep it 100% with you. You have people, maybe friends, connections, family members, that they don't understand why you're acting the way that you're acting. But I feel like you know why. You know why they've been acting, why you've acted the way that you're acting with them. I feel like you're just not trying to correct people anymore. I feel like your chapter of trying to correct people and voice how others hurt you has finally left. Maybe you feel like it never did anything, but put you in a bigger, worst spot, right? People feel like this new you is not sympathetic. It's not charismatic anymore. Oh my God, pile number 1, it could really be like you're being very, very closed off right now. Like, and maybe you're only like who you really are with your children, your pets, your mate. But like, you're not. I feel like people are a bit surprised here for this new you. Astonished. Maybe they might feel backstabbed in a way. 'Cause maybe they felt like you and their connection will never change. Okay? Sibling, whatever, friend. You're not inviting. People feel like this new you is not inviting. This new you doesn't come towards other people first. And it's almost like this new you is really heartless to the point where you go to bed not caring about the way you make other people feel. And I know that this reading is coming off like it's coming at you. But you have to understand that maybe you didn't have the right people in the beginning in your life. You know what I mean? Like, so they might feel all these things about what's happening with you, but at the end of the day, these people might not be in alignment with you anymore. You are probably, you're probably sailing another boat now. You know what I mean? Like, they're gone behind. But this is how people around might feel about the new you. Okay, so now let's see any more details on how does my pile number 1. How do people feel about this new pile 1? How do people feel about this new pile 1? See, I knew it. I knew it. People people feel like this new you basically changed how giving and how much you do now. And let me tell you, it doesn't have to be like with money. It doesn't have to be with like letting people slide with things. It could be as little as like you no longer you no longer put yourself in situations you don't want to. You don't abide by things that you don't want anymore. It's almost like you put your pants back on. Okay, you put the you guys get it, like. And it's like something happened to you that basically changed a way of who you are, in a way where like you're not as nice, you're not as giving, you're not as, I heard, suffocating. Like maybe people made you feel bad for loving on them. People made you feel bad for caring. You know what? You know what's giving, pile number one? It's giving people did not know what they had when it came to you until you left. People didn't know that they had a supportive sister or a supportive friend or a loving partner until you left. And so now you're at the stage where you're known as, cold and heartless. But you literally change the way you come up for others, like the way you show up for others. That's what I meant to say. Like you've changed the way you show up for others. It's like you don't do too much. You don't even ask many questions. It's a big distance, okay? You're creating big distance with the people around you, and this could be family, coworkers, whoever it is. They feel like this new you is cold, but let me tell you something. They definitely have more respect for this new you. So even though, it hurts them now, they still respect it. Because they can only remember how much you did show up for them in the past, right? So that's all for today. Thank you so much for clicking on this reading. Bye, guys. So for the viewers that picked pile number 2, let's find out, how do people feel about the new you? And I'm already getting Gemini here. I'm also getting Cancer placements. Sagittarius as well here watching. Virgo, hello. Let's see here. How do people feel about the new pile 2? The new pile 2. Oh, okay. This new you is okay with being alone. People feel like this new you is okay with being alone. This new you is actually more bossy, more in their feminine, and more in their healthy relationships mode. Like, you are embodying everything you need to do to become a better version of yourself, while also making sure that you're creating healthy boundaries with the people around you. With the 5 of Pentacles here, people feel like you're not ride or die anymore. You don't stay in situations that require you to give too much of yourself or to drain yourself. It's like the moment someone shows this King of Cups in reverse that they're not on your side, that they're not on your team, that they're not playing fair, you almost kind of work on getting away from that. And you almost move like the King of Cups in the reverse. All right. 8 of Pentacles here as well. This new you is all about empowerment, all about basically, how can I get to the next level of my life? How can I get a better education? How can I get a better job? How can I get more money? Okay, this new you is focused on work. Okay, this new you is focused on your coin, on your career, on your studies, on your craft. Maybe even, worried about your health as well, focused on your health. So yeah, this new you, people feel like you are treating people exactly how they're treating you, or how you mean in their life. And I will put an example to this, how can I say this? Like, maybe you have like a coworker, you always invite them out, but they never invite you back out. And it almost feel one-sided. So what you do is that you stop inviting the person overall. And people feel like you're a good person. They just don't understand how someone can change so fucking fast. They don't understand how someone can change who they are in such like a fast time, all right? Because it feels like you used to deal with things you didn't have to. I think you kind of overdid it for others. You overperformed for others. You kind of treated others the way you felt like you would want to be treated. But the problem with that is that not everybody, I'm not going to say nobody, but not everybody is going to be like you. Get what I mean? I think it took you time to realize that. So it's like, I'm not saying you go tit for tat, but I'm almost saying like, I'm going to give you my love. I'm going to respect you the way that I want you to respect me. Let's see what you do with that. And once I see what you do with that is how I will move accordingly. Okay? How do people feel about this new POW 2? How do people feel about this new POW 2? People feel like this new you is ready to start a family, have kids, build your home. I feel like people feel like this new you has a lot more attention on your family home, on your family life. Like, it's like if I'm pouring into others and they're not doing the same for me, let me just continue to pour on myself. And that's how people feel like this new you is. Like, this new you is very me. And not in a very bad, discriminatory way. It's more in a healthy way. Because I feel like for this pile, you outdid yourself with others. You stayed in relationships longer than you had to. You trusted the wrong people. You trusted people over and over again that showed you that they shouldn't be trusted. It's like you almost had to pick yourself up from your lessons. All right. People feel like this new you rather be alone, or, doesn't trust that many people anymore. You can have like plans of like getting pregnant. I don't know why I'm hearing that. People feel like this new you is ready to embark on a new journey, have children. People also feel like this new you, maybe you act like this, but you literally don't take things personally anymore. People feel like this new you can have something going on with someone and you will literally act like nothing ever happened, or like you didn't just argue with that person. Like very forgetful, very like forgiving as well. Like you're not gonna, drive yourself nuts over what someone else is doing or what someone else is saying. Maybe in the past, maybe you took things personally. Maybe you wanted to fight. Maybe you would want to, ask everyone, why would you say that? Why you did that? I feel like this new you, people feel like it's you go more with the flow. You don't take things personally, and you almost kind of like move forward when things don't even go your favor. Also, people feel like this new you has said bye to a lot of people in the past. And if not, you've forgiven a lot of people from the past. Let's see here. How do people feel about this new pile too? How do people feel about this new Knight of Swords, And we got here the moon, but I'm not sure if it came up in reverse or not. People feel like this new you is much more ambitious, it's much more approachable as well. Like, even if you're coming up as the Queen of Swords, you still come up as more approachable because, I don't know, I guess that something... I think the Queen of Swords is just reminding about this boundaries that you have, but it really is not entailing who you are as a person. I feel like you're still sweet. I feel like you're still kind and approachable. Just not in a doormat way. You know what I mean? Like, not in a way where people can walk all over you, treat you however they want to treat you. People also feel like this new you has a lot of more hidden things. Like with the moon, I feel like you are making it an effort into hiding your business and having a more private life. People feel like a lot of people don't know your plans. People don't know you like that. People don't know what you're going to do. And also, people feel like this new you is a little bit more busy. I don't know why a little bit more busy is coming up. I don't know. Maybe you make yourself busy, or you try to be as busy as possible so that you don't have to worry about, canceling plans. Let's see here. How do people feel about this new pal too? How do people feel about this new pal too? We have here the Five of Wands, Two of Swords, and the Ten of Cups. You could have had people coming together when it comes to you. Or maybe you always have that same type of thing where people might misconstrue what you say, or basically take it to a whole other level, like make little situations bigger than they are. Okay, maybe you've been suffering with that. Like you had people, out to get anything that you'll do, like just out to get you, period, right? People feel like this new you, nothing really bothers you, Two of Swords. Like maybe you could be in your head about it, but you're not gonna really, it's really not gonna stop your life. It's not gonna stop you. It's not gonna stop you. Somebody here has a great grandma that recently passed away. I'm so sorry for your loss. Ten of Cups. People feel like this new you. I feel like, yeah, like you have conquered making people feel not important in your life. So if you've been wanting to show people that, okay, I'm not important in your life, but you're not important in mine, you've been doing a good job doing that. Okay, because I feel like maybe there was this theme where you felt like you were not important or significant in anyone's life, which made you make yourself the most significant thing in your life, of course. Okay, beautiful way of healing. People also feel like this new you is not trying to grow in places that ruined you. I feel like maybe even you surround yourself with people that maybe did hurt you in the past, but it's almost like this imaginary boundary that you won't let them hurt you any more than they ever did. It's like you already know them. You know what I mean? So how can you let them hurt you, right? It's like you're playing the game smarter when it comes to the people around you that you can't control, or the things in your life that you cannot control. It's almost like you're letting go of it and you're not taking it in. You're not taking it in at all. Yeah, people feel like you're more calm. People feel like you don't make fusses about things anymore, about people, things, places anymore. It's almost like you've completely changed who you are, became more patient, even more loving, maybe to those that don't deserve it. But again, you still know your place and you don't do too much, okay? And you also don't make yourself guilty for being a lovable person. That's just who you are, right? So that's all that I'm getting here. Thank you so much for clicking on this reading. Bye, guys. So for the viewers that picked pile number 3, let's find out, how do people feel about this new you? Let's see here. I'm getting Libra placements here. And your big 3, Libra, Virgo, Pisces, Capricorn placements. Let's see here. How do people feel about this new pile 3? How do people feel about this new pile 3? Oh my God. I really don't understand what's happening here. Queen of Cups in reverse. Okay, so people feel like this new you is not with the BS. This new you is against struggle of any kind, struggling with people, struggling with relationships, struggling with anything. People feel like this new you is more empowered. Maybe you have a new car now. People feel like, you're all bougie. You think you're better than everyone. People feel like this new you is more focused on healing your childhood traumas or healing your childhood traumas through your children. So basically, you're treating your children the way you wished somebody would have showed up for you. People feel like this new you is much more of a believer. Like you're dreaming bigger, like you're doing bigger things. You're getting out of your comfort zone. People also feel like this new you doesn't have a lot of friends or a lot of people that you can count on. Like there's not a lot of people in your circle. Like, you can have like literally one good friend, okay? People also feel like this new you has definitely looked more youthful or younger. Or like maybe you've been changing your style in a way where you're looking more business casual or like younger than your age. Let's see here. How do people feel about this new pile 3? People feel like this new you is like a pretender. Like there's something that like it's like a lie or a facade about your life right now. People feel like you're not being who you really are. Like you're not showing up as who you really are. Maybe you feel like people don't deserve to know who you are, especially those that don't really do nothing for you or bring nothing to the table or have nothing of value to add to your life. People feel like you're not being who you are. Like you're lying about something. Whether you're lying about your life, you're lying about what you do on the weekends. People just feel like there's something about you right now that feels like it's a lie or like something hidden, like it's not true. Like you're hiding some sort of truth or like you're hiding like your plans. It could also be that. People feel like this new you is speaks less. Like this new you is more silent. But it definitely has to do with the type of people. Like those same people might see you being very quiet, but as soon as you come around others, it's like your whole vibe changes. People feel like this new you is more witchy or like dabbling in more tarot or witchy stuff. Or you already are a tarot reader. So people feel like the new you is like hiding your gifts more, hiding what you know more, or like what you practice. You can even be doing that with your work life. You could be keeping that very private. I got the 10 of Pentacles for all 3 piles. Okay, somebody here is definitely clicking all 3 piles. Let's see here. What do people think about this new pile 3? Yeah, it's like this new you keeps your opinions more to yourself. You talk less. You're becoming much more in a cocoon, and with the world, it's almost like a lot of people like this side about you because it gives like this like mysterious like eerie feeling. Like not giving your opinion wants people to hear your opinion even more. Because it's so easy to just talk out your ass. It's so easy to just say what you think and what you don't think, right? That, sometimes when you overuse it, people don't take you serious. People don't really listen to you as much or nothing. And it's like when you are more silent, it kind of draws more attention to you. So if you try to be silent, pile number 3, to try to get no attention around you, you do the opposite. I don't know who you are, but you being silent, you bring more eyes towards yourself and your life. Okay, which is weird. It's weird, but hey, that's literally what it is with you. I feel like you also felt like when you were more involved with other people, when you were like more talkative and more extroverted, like people could have taken you for granted, or like people would just like prefer other things, or like you know put you under a rug, something like that. But like once you just started to like, you stopped talking so much, you stopped coming around as much, it's almost like you transformed your energy into becoming like this diamond kind of energy. Okay, not many can touch, not many can hear the opinion, not many can talk to. Okay. Let's see here. How do people feel about this new pile 3? How do people feel about this new pile 3? Yeah, they feel like you changed a lot. You changed a lot, and it all had to do with like inner changes though. Like there's a lot of inner changes that you've went through, and people feel like this new you is more happier, more connected to nature, more connected to your pets. Like this new you is happier. It's like you're embodying like this effortless, free flowing energy, like a let them type of energy. Like, you know what I mean? Oh, they don't want to talk, well, let them. They don't want to hang out, well, let them. That's how they feel about me, well, let them. They don't want to text me, let them, right? I feel like that's the energy that you're embodying. Like you let go of all that control, trying to control your relationships, trying to control your friendships, your partner. You have just let go of everything. Like you're just free flowing right now, and it's almost like you look happier. Your face looks happier. You're coming up with a bigger glow. Nothing's better than minding your business, Padre. No, I'm playing. No, but that is the truth. That is the truth. Sometimes we feel like we have to control everything. Why is this person treating me like that? Why are they? Most likely they know, and if they don't know, it's just a reflection of how you're not coming up for yourself. And if not, it's just a reflection of how they feel about you. And the best way to live life stress free and the happiest is literally to let people do them. Like let them, not ever taking things personally. Okay, your friend not texting you back, it doesn't mean that you're a bad friend. It doesn't mean that you're whack. It doesn't mean you're boring. It just means that that's how they feel about you, and you need to accept that. And trying to put yourself down over someone else's actions screams lack of self-love. You got to love yourself to the point that the way people treat you cannot make you think differently about yourself at all. How do people feel about this new pile 3? Last couple of cards. How do people feel about People feel like this new you has people in distress. They feel like you're not coming up as much as you used to for others or for the other things. And in return, people feel like this new you is making a lot of people want to chase you. A lot of people want to have you more in their energy. People feel like this new you has a lot of people in the Nine of Wands energy, feeling lost, confused, or why they're not enough. Honestly, it's almost like people had you in this energy while you were like coming up for them, when you were literally being there for them. And now you focusing Page of Pentacles on your own energy, on your own job, your own skills, your own life, has people like this now. All right. So you are a walking karma right now for a lot of people. That's what people feel about the new you. It's almost like you shifted your perspective. And if not, that's how it seems to other people. Like, you're no longer trying to prove your worth to others. You're going to show it to them, right? So that's all that I'm getting here. Thank you so much for clicking on this reading. Bye, guys.